Hello everyone! Thanks so much for checking out our channel and welcome to our Wix Event series. Today we're going to be designing our Wix Event site's homepage, so let's do it. First, I'd like to set our website site color theme. So to do that, we're going to go to the Site Design button. First, let's work on our color theme, so let's click Color Theme. Here, you have the option to change your base colors and accent colors. To change your colors, just simply click on a color and pick any other color you want to use. You can do the same thing for the other colors over here. And if you like, you can actually click on Change Color Theme and see some preset color themes that are available right over here. Actually, you can also generate a theme with AI. So input your text over here and click on Generate, and Wix's AI will be able to analyze your input here and recommend a color palette for your color theme. Let's try it out. And here are some examples of palettes that it has generated from us. If you like, you can actually click on From Logo over here and upload your logo, which is what we're gonna do later on. And if you like, you can actually select from colors over here as well. I think I'm okay with this one, so I'm going to select this one. Now let's go back and let's continue working. Next, let's deal with our site typography. So in that case, we are going to change the font style of our fonts here on our website. So let's click on Text Theme. You can actually manually choose what font you'd like to use for your heading font, as well as for your paragraph font. But if you like, you can click on Change Text Theme and choose some preset text themes from here, which is what I'm going to do. I'm going to be choosing this one. All right, now let's deal with our transition. So I'm going to go back and click on Page Transitions over here. We have 4 options: horizontal, vertical, crossfade, and out-in. I think I'm gonna stick with out-in for now. And in case you'd like to change your page background, you can go ahead and click on Page Background over here, like that. Actually, I'm not a very big fan of the green on this palette, so I'm gonna customize this one. Go to Color Theme and change its color to something else. Perhaps that would be better. Okay, now I'd like to work on our logo. So we are going to be replacing the logo that we have here. First, I'd like to delete this, so I'm going to click on it and hit delete. The same for this vector art. Now I'm going to go to the Upload Media button. So I'm going to go to the Media button and I'm going to click on Upload Media. It's important that you have your files prepared so that you can easily upload them onto Wix. Let's click on Upload from Computer. And I'm going to select one of these logo variations right here. So I'm going to click on Open and wait for it to be uploaded to Wix. Now let's select it and click on Add to Page. And our logo has successfully been added. Before we move it to our header, I'd like to adjust it first. So I'm going to click on Crop right here and crop our logo for us to be able to save some space. Next, let's click on Apply and resize it to just about the right size for it to fit into our header. I think I need to crop it more on the side, so let's do that. There we go. And I actually would like to rearrange the elements here on our header. So to do that, I'm just gonna simply, oh, I think these elements are pinned. So I'm gonna unpin this element first, as well as this one, so that we can freely move these elements around our header. There we go. I think we've successfully worked on our header. Now let's move on to changing the images and content of our web page. This is a nice welcome section, but I think I'd like to change it. So before I delete this section, I'm going to find one here on the Add Section button. So I'm just going to select a section here and drag and drop my chosen section onto our web page, or in other words, our home page. And now I'm going to click this section over here and hit delete on my keyboard for it to be deleted. And there we go. I think I like it so far. So now I'm going to click on Quick Edit here so that we can change the content of this specific section. I think the section background might be okay, but we'll see if we need to change that in the future. For now, I think I like it the way it is, so I'm going to move on to the column background. Click on Change and select whether you'd like to change it to a color, image, or a video. I'd like to select Image and upload an image from my computer. I'm going to select this one and click on Open. Let's select it and click on Change Background. And there we go. Now let's work on our text here. So I'm going to go back and go to the title over here. So you can actually change your text over here, or if you like, you can close this, double click on this text, and start typing too. That's also okay. I'm going to do the same thing to this text over here. And you can actually edit your text over here by changing your text style, fonts, font size, and so much more. If you're having a hard time creating a text or content for your website, luckily Wix is built in with an AI assistant to help you with that. Just simply click on Create AI Text as you're working on a specific text. Input your prompt over here and select your tone. Indicate the name of your site, the type of your site, and the tone of voice you prefer. Once you're done, just simply click on this button and Wix's AI will generate a text for you based on the input that you placed onto this prompt box over here. Let's move on. So next we have this services section. We're not going to be offering services, but rather we're going to be showcasing some events that people can join in. So I'm just going to be replacing the content of this section. Instead of calling this the services section, we are going to call it kind of like the events section. So let's do it. First, I'm going to change the picture over here. So I'm just going to click on Quick Edit for now. And we're going to select another picture that we can use. So let's click on Change, Image, Upload Media, Upload from Computer, and let's select an image we can use. Let's select it and click on Change Background. And there you go, it's successfully been changed. Now I'd like to edit the text over here, so I'm going to go back. And instead of saying Services, I'm going to call this Events. I'd also like to remove the vector art over here. So, okay, maybe I'm just going to click on this vector art. I'm going to close this quickly, click on this vector art, and delete it. Maybe I could move this text right over here. And maybe I could edit this text. So first I'm going to edit its color so that it's easier to see. And basically you can input whatever you want to input on your section over here. I'd like to adjust the size of our text over here so that it be a bit smaller. So how about 20? Oh, just make sure that you highlight your text for it to adapt the changes. And there you go. I think 20 is just enough. I'm just going to adjust this like that. And as for our button here, I'm going to change its text. And instead of saying discover, I'm going to say join us. And what it's going to link to, we are going to talk about later because we are going to link this button to our events pages once we finish working on that. So for now, we're just going to change its text and we'll deal with the link or where it leads to in another video. So I'm just going to change the design a little bit, and I simply would like to just remove the border here. So I'm not a fan of the border, so I'm just going to remove that. And for the text, I think I'd like it to be a brighter white. There, much better. Okay, we've finished working on this section. Now let's continue scrolling down, and what we have here is the Testimonials section or the Reviews section. If you have legit testimonials, you can actually insert that here. If you don't want to keep this section, you can also choose to remove it. Just simply click on it and hit delete. But having a testimonial section would also be a nice way to encourage your visitors to join. So I suggest putting, of course, a legit testimonial over here. You can edit the text by simply highlighting the text over here, and then you can start typing. You can also edit your text appearance by using the box, this small box or small window over here. Next, let's continue. So the next section we have is the gallery section. I think having a gallery would also be quite fun so that viewers or visitors would be able to see a compilation of photos or whatever media you have related to your events site. So in that case, I'm just going to quickly work on this one. So I'm going to start with the text. I'm going to delete the this vector art first, and I'm going to edit this text. I'm going to change its color to white. Same goes for this text over here. I'm going to change it to that. And highlight it, change the color to white. I'm going to move it up a bit. And now we're going to work on our button. So we're gonna change the just the color here. So I'm going to click on the paintbrush button over here, or the design button. Click on customize design, go to text and change its color to white so that it's easily visible. And that should do it. Actually, I'm going to link to this to our gallery, but we're going to talk about that in another video. So let's move on. Now we're finally onto our footer. There's not much to edit on the footer except that you have to make sure that all of the information that you put here are accurate, correct, 100%, and are according to your business. So make sure to put your business address over here, your business contact info, and other important things that you'd like to input, such as your social bar. And for Book Now, actually, we're going to be linking this to our schedule or events page once we finish working on that. So make sure to stay tuned for that. For now, we're going to leave it be. And by the way, if you'd like to set your social links, click on Set Social Links. You can actually input your link over here. Just click on this link button. Make sure to select web address and then input your website's URL over here, or your social media URL over here. For example, this one is Twitter, so make sure to input your Twitter profile URL over here. Select New Window for how does it open, and then click on Done. Make sure to do that for all of these social media platforms over here. And in case you'd like to add another icon, just simply click on Add Icons, go to Media from Wix, and look for that specific platform's icon. Say, for example, YouTube. Select the YouTube icon and click on Add to Gallery. It's actually very important that you select the icon that matches the other icon's theme so that they look good. And if you want to delete an icon, just simply click on the Delete button. Once you're done editing your social bar, click on Done. And if you're wondering where you can get the social bar from, you can go to Add Elements here, go to Social, and you'll find them here. So feel free to select the social bar you'd like to use. You can simply drag and drop it onto your page. And basically, that's it for now. Every time you make changes to your site, make sure you click on Save to make sure that all of your changes have been saved. And that's all for today. We hope you found today's video of help somehow. If you need more Wix tutorials, check out our channel and consider subscribing. Thank you for watching.